Alrighty guys, so it's not been a good day for me. So Big Red is down again, and go fucking figure, still can't get a hold of my fucking dealer. Called the fucking cell phone number, called the fucking dealer. I'm getting very freaking pissed off that this dealer is not answering their fucking phones. I ain't got time for this. I got a fucking breakdown. I need my fucking machines running, you know. I can't. It's bad enough I have to wait for them to order the part if they don't have it in stock. Well, I'm not gonna wait for you to fucking decide that until you feel like answering the fucking phone. I ain't got time for that fucking horse shit. So, if I can't get a hold of them, you guys are gonna have to help me and look it up online because I don't know where to look. I can't go onto the Polaris websites because they don't help me in one bit. They don't. They just don't help me at all. They're a garbage website, you know, and yet I don't have a part breakdown catalog for these machines, or for this machine anyway, for Big Red. No clue if they make such a fucking thing, you know. I'm sure they probably do because I got one for the 1586, but, you know, I don't know if they make any for these newer machineries because, you know, they just want you to fucking go to their dealer and go through the bullshit of trying to get a hold of them. Well, mine's unreliable. Because I had tried to call them earlier on about the starter issue that I couldn't get my four-wheeler to start. Well, I figured that one out. But now I got a major breakdown, and this is going to take time to frickin'... I mean, just to even get a hold of them. I mean, it's the dead of winter. We just got over a major snowstorm. Thank God that it held up during that whole fucking snow blizzard bullshit. I just got done cleaning out the shop here a little bit. I just plowed it kind of this way. I can't go this way because there's fucking 10 feet of fucking snow there, and I can't move that. So, what broke on my four-wheeler today? Well, my shifter. My shifter linkage broke. And I got my cell phone on this little tripod thing, so that's nice to have. This is the shifter linkage. Or linkage, whatever the fuck you want to call the stupid thing. This allows you to shift through your gears. Big Red's stuck in reverse. Thank God it broke in reverse because I was done plowing. I went to the farm to see how things were going there, and of course theirs it's just a shit show. But I didn't have to do anything there, but I went to clean up. Well, I plowed the shop driveway, and I cleaned up the end of the driveway because it looked like the roll plow guy had hit it again. And I was done with the driveway, and I put it into reverse, and was going back in the driveway. Well, right when it went into reverse, like you can feel it when it went into gear, right? Well, between the gears, it's kind of like, I don't know, for some reason Big Red has a hard time going through his gears. He's really stiff. I'm not sure why the fuck that is, but it is. So, I don't know if there's no grease jerks, because I looked at the whole entire thing from where the shifter is on the four-wheeler, to where the end of this thing goes, and there's no grease nipples anywhere to even be greasing this shit. So, it's all stiff. So there's some play in this, but I think there's supposed to be play in there because it looks like it's kind of like a ball thingy there. So it's probably always going to have some, some flex to it, but yeah, it's not the linkage, and I'm not going to attempt to try to weld this back together because you would just end up ruining the threads. So somehow this is supposed to go back together. I guess something like that. Something like that. And I guess it must have been breaking over time. No, surprisingly, no, there's like no rust spots in here, so I mean, it looks like it might have been broken here for a while, and it just kind of worked its way down. Well, see, the things you can't weld is because they're going to ruin the teeth. There's those little teeth inside these things, right? So, and the gears look like they're all right, you know, on the other side, on the transmission side there. Looks like one tooth might have actually broke here. Maybe that's why it was giving me so much trouble shifting. I don't know, but it's gone now. But yeah, I mean, I don't know what this part will cost me. Probably not a heck of a lot, but you can tell that it's been doing some. You probably can't see this right here. It's been doing some rubbing. It's been rubbing kind of basically all along this stupid thing. So they really need to redesign these fucking machines to not have rubbing parts. I mean, that's just not good to have. I kind of liked it though. I liked how they had this setup. This end is not in permanently. Like you can see, it's got this little wedge on there, right? There's no nut on this, but there's a nut on this end, and it's a locking nut, so that's good. But it's just a simple remove one nut and then just pry this out of place. And then it should just come right out. So, but yeah, so I have to order a whole new linkage rod for Big Red. The 2010 Polaris Sportsman 850 XP. This, well, surprisingly, I wasn't boiling pissed off like I've always been. I don't know, I guess kind of when people tell me to just look into it myself instead of just calling my dealer every time to fix, you know, to have them fix something. A couple guys recommended just to kind of look into it a little bit. Well, I do that a little bit now, and there's two problems I was able to fix, but this one I actually have to order. You know, which is, if I can ever get a hold of my fucking dealer, you know, I mean, Jesus. But luckily it's not a big deal, but it really picked a shitty time to do it because, I mean, we just got over, you know, we're into the wintertime now, and now we're going to be getting snow, so, I mean, we could get a snowstorm tomorrow. Even though we just got over one, we could get another one tomorrow, and I have no way of moving it. No way at all. I'd have to get my uncle down here with the blower and blow it out, my driveway in the mailbox. You know. So, it looks like this part could actually just be replaced, this here, because it's bolted, but I just been, I was just thinking maybe just replacing the whole thing, because I don't know if it's, you know, it's always smarter just to replace the whole thing instead of fucking with it, you know, like, because I don't know if they're supposed to be playing that, you know, in that thing, so I don't know that, but maybe there is, maybe there isn't. But if there isn't, that's wore out then. So, well, this is, like I said, this is what broke on it, this part here. So, unfortunate, it broke. So, and it broke in reverse. So, I was able to back her into the garage and get her in shelter. So, that's the main thing, I guess. If it would have broken in neutral. So if it would have broken neutral, I could have just pushed it up there. Or could have gotten the John Deere, the little John Deere out and pulled it up, I guess, or something, or whatever. And if it would have broken low or high, well, then I could just swing around driving. So, I mean, either way, you're all right, but this was just kind of not really what I was wanting today. So, mainly because my dealer is a piece of shit. I can't ever get a hold of them. I call their cell phone number and their office number, and no one wants to pick up. I mean, I don't. What are they on vacation for the wintertime or what? You know, I mean, come on, this is pathetic, unreliable, poor business, I think. I don't know how your guys' polaris dealers are, but mine's a joke. So if anyone knows online where, here on the YouTubes, if you guys know where I can order this online, give me the link. Because then I need a website where I can buy parts for my four-wheeler, and not have to try to get a hold of my dealer, because my dealer is just a joke. I can't get a hold of them. They won't answer their phones, and if they change their phone number, the phone operator would have said that it was, disabled. They have a different one now. So, but if I can't get a hold of them, then I'm going to have to make a fucking useless trip down there and try to get a hold of them and give them a piece of my fucking mind. Because this is bullshit. I'm supposed to be able to trust my Polaris dealer, and I can't. I simply cannot. This is an important part, and I can't call my dealer to get a replacement, so I don't know what to do. But that's what's broken. It's probably been broken for a little while. The way when you shift, it's so tight. I don't know what I can do to fix that, but it's so damn tight. I don't know if it's maybe that. No, it can't be that locking nut that was on here, because I was able to loosen that pretty good. So, and that had, like I said, it's got when you put this on, when you put the nut on, it's a locking nut. So, it can't ever back itself off. So, I don't know. So, but yeah, I had a hell of a time trying to figure out where the hell this connected to this end. I was kind of looking all around, and I was like, where the hell does this go? I was like, I remember seeing this, but I don't remember where the hell this went. So it took me a little bit to figure it out, but I was able to figure it out. That was on the upper side, which, well, to me it looks like it was the upper side of the motor, but I think it's the transmission. The way they got these things set it up, they're kind of backwards. So, like, I think the transmission would be kind of on top of the motor a little bit now, I think. Which makes this easy to access, because you can get to it real easy. You just gotta take all the side panels off and everything, and then you can get to it real easy. But, so Polaris has their ups and downs, that's for sure. But every company, every piece of machinery out there will have its ups and downs. Even my John Deere's got ups and downs about it, but I haven't had to replace a part in it yet. So, well, actually, my John Deere doesn't really have any downs at all, really, because it's a trusty machine. The only thing I regret not getting was a diesel. I got a gas tractor instead. I should have gotten a diesel four-wheel drive, but I didn't get one. So that's my mistake there. But still, my John Deere is more reliable than this. I don't know. And then I redid the winch today too, because obviously I keep breaking the winch cables all the time because I'm hard on them. So I just readjusted it. Because it looked like it was slipping from yesterday from when I was plowing. So I took 10 minutes and redid that. So it seems to be fine now, until I either hit something, breaks the cable, or until it just gets wore out again. But so that's what's broken. My shifter linkage, and there's no welding this back together. Plus, it's too fucking cold out. I'm not gonna weld now. This would just explode under, that kind of shit. So if anyone knows where I can get a new shifter rod, let me know. Even if I do get a hold of my dealer at some fucking point in life, if you guys can find this on the internet somewhere, let me know. Give me the link, so then I can, at least then I have a reliable place where I can order parts from. And if I have to order one of these again, then I can just save, because what I do is when people give me links to stuff, And like if I want to order a part later on, like so let's say if I fix this and and it breaks again, I need to order a new one, and someone gives me the link for it from when the last time it broke, I actually save that link in my computer, and then if I need that part again, I can go to my bookmarks and then I'll find it there. So it's way more reliable than trying to get a hold of my dealer, because my dealer is just a shit show. And then there's another Polaris dealer that's on the North Dakota side. Well, I couldn't even ever find them because they moved from their original building to a different building. I never could find them. So I'm kind of out of luck there, but they're somewhere around there. But they don't have quite as much as what this dealer has. But that's what I need. I need a new shifter linkage. Well, I probably could just replace this part, but you might as well just do it right and get the whole thing if it's, you know, if that's, I don't know if you can even replace that, but whatever, it don't matter. I want a new linkage. I need a new part, so that's what's going on today. Big Red failed again. So any more snow we do get, it'll just have to get blown out with the blower at the farm. That's all we can do. Because I don't have, you know, I can't fix this, and then yet I can't get a hold of my dealer apparently to get parts, so I need website sources now. So if any of you guys know where I can order this part online, let me know. I don't have a part number to this, so you guys will just have to look it up and try to, you know, just Google shifter linkage for 2010 Polaris Sportsman 850 XP, and that should tell you. Hopefully you guys can find it. I might try to look a little bit too, but sometimes I have a hard time finding parts, so if you guys can find it, let me know. But anyway, guys, I'm taking off, so I guess have a good day and stuff, so yeah. Thanks for watching, guys. Take her easy.